Hello, everyone. Today we're diving into human values and ethics. Think of human values as the fundamental principles that guide our behavior and decisions in life. Human values are like the foundation of a building. They support everything we do and how we interact with others. They're not just abstract concepts, but practical guidelines that help us create harmonious relationships and maintain social order. When we understand human values, we better understand how to navigate complex social situations and make ethical decisions. Let's explore morals, which form our basic understanding of right and wrong. Morals are those accepted standards that influence how we behave in society. Think of them as society's rulebook. They help us answer questions like, should I return a lost wallet? Or, is it okay to lie to protect someone? What makes morals fascinating is that while they can vary between cultures, certain core morals like honesty, kindness, and loyalty are recognized almost universally. These principles help maintain accountability and build trust within communities. Moving to values. These are your personal beliefs and ideals that you prioritize in life. Unlike morals, values can be more individual and subjective. They come in three main types: personal values, like creativity or ambition; cultural values, like respect for elders; and universal values, like justice and freedom. Values are particularly important because they act as your internal benchmarks for success and guide your decision-making process. For example, if you value environmental conservation, this might influence your daily choices and career path. Now, let's understand ethics, the systematic study of moral principles. Ethics helps us determine right from wrong in more complex situations. The key difference between morals and ethics is that while morals are personal guidelines, ethics often apply to professional or societal contexts. Ethics can be personal, like being honest in relationships; professional, like medical ethics; or social, addressing issues like justice for marginalized groups. When you're faced with difficult decisions, ethical frameworks help you navigate these challenges systematically. Let's discuss integrity, a cornerstone of ethical behavior. Integrity means being honest and consistent with your moral principles, even when facing challenges. Key features include honesty, accountability, and moral courage. Think of integrity as your ethical backbone. It helps you stay upright when faced with difficult choices. In both personal and professional life, integrity builds credibility and trust. A great example is a whistleblower who exposes corruption despite personal risks, demonstrating how integrity often requires courage to maintain our principles even when it's difficult. Let's explore work ethics, the principles that guide professional conduct. Work ethics encompass key components like punctuality, hard work, professionalism, and teamwork. Think of these as your professional toolkit. When you're punctual, you show respect for others' time. When you demonstrate strong work ethics, you're not just completing tasks, you're building a reputation for reliability and excellence. For instance, consistently meeting deadlines and maintaining a respectful workplace attitude aren't just good practices, they're essential for career growth and creating a positive work environment. Now, let's understand service learning, an innovative teaching method that combines community service with academic learning. This approach is particularly powerful because it connects classroom knowledge with real-world applications. When you participate in service learning, you're not just helping others, you're developing critical thinking skills, empathy, and leadership abilities. Imagine organizing a health camp in an underserved area. You're not only providing valuable service, but also gaining practical experience and understanding social challenges firsthand. Moving on to virtues. These are the moral qualities that represent high ethical standards. Key virtues like courage, patience, and humility might seem old-fashioned, but they're incredibly relevant today. Think of virtues as your character's building blocks. When you face adversity with courage or handle delays with patience, you're not just displaying virtues, you're strengthening your character and contributing to a more harmonious society. Remember, virtues aren't just abstract concepts, they're practical tools for navigating life's challenges. Let's discuss respect for others, a fundamental principle in human interaction. This means recognizing and appreciating everyone's worth, rights, and dignity, regardless of differences. In practice, this involves active listening, avoiding discrimination, and showing consideration for different cultural traditions. Think about when you're in a conversation. Truly listening and acknowledging others' perspectives isn't just polite, it's a way of showing genuine respect. This builds stronger relationships and creates an inclusive environment where everyone feels valued. Now, let's explore living peacefully, an essential aspect of harmonious existence. This involves both internal peace and external harmony. Key steps include practicing forgiveness, resolving conflicts through dialogue, and maintaining a mindful lifestyle. When you choose to resolve disputes nonviolently or participate in peace-promoting initiatives, you're not just avoiding conflict, you're actively contributing to a more peaceful world. Think of peace as both a personal practice and a social responsibility. Moving to caring, a fundamental human value that involves showing genuine concern and empathy for others. Caring goes beyond simple kindness. It's about actively recognizing and responding to others' needs. Whether you're helping a colleague during tough times or checking on a friend in distress, caring builds trust and creates supportive environments. In professional settings, caring might mean mentoring junior colleagues or supporting team members under stress. Remember, caring isn't weakness. It's a strength that builds stronger communities. Finally, let's talk about sharing, the act of giving portions of your resources, time, or knowledge to benefit others. Sharing isn't just about material things. It's about contributing to collective growth. When you share knowledge with peers or divide tasks fairly in group projects, you're promoting collaboration and reducing inequality. Think of sharing as a two-way street. When you share your expertise or resources, you often gain new perspectives and strengthen relationships in return. Let's explore honesty, a core value that involves being truthful in both words and actions. Honesty builds credibility and strengthens relationships in both personal and professional settings. Here's what makes it challenging yet crucial. Sometimes being honest might lead to personal loss or uncomfortable situations. For example, admitting to mistakes at work might be difficult, but it's essential for maintaining trust and integrity. Remember, honesty isn't just about not lying. It's about being transparent and truthful in all your dealings. Now, let's discuss courage, the ability to face challenges and fears with determination. There are three important types: physical courage for facing physical challenges, moral courage for standing up for what's right, and emotional courage for confronting inner fears. Think about speaking up against workplace discrimination. That's moral courage in action. What makes courage particularly valuable is that it not only helps you grow, but also inspires others to be brave. It's the foundation for innovation and positive change. Valuing time, a critical skill in both personal and professional life. The key principles here are prioritization, avoiding procrastination, and setting clear goals. Think of time as a non-renewable resource. Once spent, you can't get it back. That's why creating a daily planner and avoiding distractions like excessive social media use is so important. Effective time management doesn't just boost productivity, it also reduces stress by helping you maintain a balanced schedule. Cooperation, working together towards common goals. Successful cooperation requires active listening, conflict resolution skills, and respect for diverse viewpoints. Imagine a group project where everyone brings different strengths. When you collaborate effectively, you not only achieve better results but also build stronger relationships. The beauty of cooperation is that it creates synergy, where the collective outcome is greater than what individuals could achieve alone. Now, discussing commitment, the dedication to seeing things through. Commitment demonstrates integrity and builds trust in relationships. To build strong commitment, you need clear, realistic goals and the discipline to stay focused despite challenges. Think of commitment like a promise you make to yourself or others. When you fulfill a project deadline or stay loyal to a long-term relationship, you're showing reliability and responsibility. This builds your reputation as someone who can be counted on. Let's understand empathy, the ability to understand and share others' feelings. There are 3 types: cognitive empathy, understanding perspectives; emotional empathy, feeling what others feel; and compassionate empathy, taking action to help. For instance, when comforting a friend who's lost something valuable, you're not just understanding their loss, but also feeling their pain and offering support. Empathy is crucial because it helps reduce conflicts and encourages helping behavior. Self-confidence is the belief in your abilities and potential to succeed. It involves having a positive mindset, which helps you see challenges as opportunities. Resilience plays a key role as it allows you to bounce back from setbacks. Taking risks is also essential as it encourages you to step out of your comfort zone and embrace new opportunities. To build self-confidence, celebrate small achievements, continuously improve your skills, and surround yourself with supportive people. Now, let's have a talk about common challenges you might face in the workplace and strategies to overcome them. Workplace conflicts can arise from disagreements between team members, so it's important to practice open communication to resolve them. Balancing work and personal life requires effective time management to prioritize your responsibilities. Unrealistic expectations can be stressful, but seeking mentorship can provide valuable career advice. Finally, a lack of growth opportunities can feel demotivating, so building resilience will help you handle stress and navigate your career successfully. Spirituality involves a deep sense of purpose, connection to a higher power, and the quest for meaning in life. It encompasses inner peace, achieved through practices like meditation and mindfulness, as well as a sense of direction and fulfillment known as purpose. Compassion, or extending kindness and understanding to others, is a key aspect of spirituality. The benefits include enhancing mental well-being, encouraging ethical living, and promoting resilience during hardships. Examples include practicing yoga or meditation to cultivate peace and engaging in community service inspired by spiritual beliefs. Engineering ethics involves a set of moral principles and guidelines governing engineers' conduct. It emphasizes responsibility, safety, and integrity in their work, with engineers expected to prioritize public welfare, safety, and environmental considerations. This field deals with various moral challenges and dilemmas, drawing from both ethical theory and professional practice to guide engineers in making sound decisions. Professional ethics in engineering refers to the moral codes and standards established by professional bodies, such as ASC or IEEE. These ethical codes guide engineers in their duties, ensuring responsibilities to society, the environment, and the profession are met. They establish common behavior standards, maintain public trust in engineering practices, and prioritize public safety over cost-saving measures while ensuring data and report accuracy. Social ethics in engineering emphasizes the responsibility of engineers to consider their work's broader societal impacts. This includes safety, environmental sustainability, and social justice. By focusing on the long-term effects and promoting accountability, engineers ensure their decisions benefit communities. For example, designing environmentally safe products and ensuring equitable access to technology highlight these principles. Personal ethics involve the individual moral principles that engineers bring into their work. These values, such as honesty, integrity, and responsibility, guide them in their professional conduct. Personal ethics aid engineers in making ethical decisions daily, fostering personal accountability and responsibility. For instance, avoiding conflicts of interest in professional tasks and acknowledging mistakes are crucial aspects of maintaining integrity in engineering practices. Engineering involves a range of moral issues, primarily focusing on safety and environmental impact. Engineers must balance innovation with public safety, such as deciding on designs that might improve performance but pose minor risks. Environmental impact requires choices that minimize ecological damage, like opting for eco-friendly materials in construction. These decisions underscore the moral responsibility engineers hold in ensuring their work benefits society and protects the environment. Conflicts of interest occur when engineers' decisions benefit certain individuals, but conflict with public interest. For example, accepting gifts from suppliers or working on a project that contradicts safety standards. Whistleblowing involves reporting unethical practices within organizations, like safety violations or fraudulent activities, despite potential personal or professional consequences. These decisions highlight engineers' responsibility to prioritize ethical standards and public welfare. Normative inquiries in engineering ethics focus on questions of what is morally right or wrong based on ethical principles. For instance, consider whether it's morally acceptable for engineers to cut corners on safety to meet deadlines. Another example is deciding if engineers should account for the well-being of future generations when designing technology. These inquiries guide engineers in making ethical decisions that prioritize safety and sustainability. Descriptive inquiries focus on how engineers act in practice, examining behaviors, practices, and norms without ethical judgments. For example, analyzing how engineers typically respond to safety concerns during a project or understanding their decision-making process when faced with conflicting priorities. Analytical inquiries analyze the ethical implications of specific situations, assessing potential outcomes based on ethical principles. For instance, evaluating the consequences of using substandard materials in construction or applying ethical decision-making frameworks to resolve conflicts in a design process. In the world of engineering, moral dilemmas can often arise when engineers are faced with conflicting ethical principles. These dilemmas occur due to the complexity of modern engineering projects, where decisions may impact various stakeholders, including the company, the public, and the environment. Engineers must navigate these challenging situations, weighing the consequences of their actions and finding the delicate balance between their ethical responsibilities. Moral autonomy in engineering refers to the ability of engineers to make their own ethical decisions independently, rather than relying solely on external directives. This approach encourages critical thinking, responsibility, and integrity in the decision-making process. By fostering moral autonomy, engineers can act with integrity, even when faced with external pressures, and prioritize the well-being of society and the environment over corporate interests. Moral development theories provide insights into how individuals, including engineers, develop the capacity to reason about moral issues. Kohlberg's theory of moral development outlines 3 levels of moral reasoning. At the pre-conventional level, Decisions are driven by self-interest and avoiding punishment. The conventional level involves adhering to societal norms and expectations. Finally, the post-conventional level is characterized by decisions based on justice, rights, and equality. In engineering, those at the conventional level might prioritize company interests, whereas those at the post-conventional level will consider the broader ethical implications for society and the environment. Gilligan's ethics of care. This theory, proposed by Carol Gilligan, emphasizes care and relationships over abstract justice. It suggests that moral reasoning is often rooted in the context of human relationships, empathy, and care for others. In engineering, this approach encourages considering the welfare of workers, communities, and the environment when making decisions. Rest's four-component model, developed by James Rest, this model includes four components of moral behavior: moral sensitivity, moral judgment, moral motivation, and moral character. This helps engineers navigate complex situations by ensuring they understand the ethical issue and have the moral resolve to act responsibly. Consensus and controversy are key concepts in professional ethics, particularly in fields like engineering, law, and medicine. These terms relate to the process of decision-making in morally complex situations and the balance between agreement or consensus and disagreement controversy among stakeholders. Understanding these principles can assist engineers in navigating the ethical challenges they may face in their work. Consensus refers to the general agreement among a group of people, often after considering various perspectives and making compromises. In the context of professional ethics, consensus is important for making collective decisions that affect the well-being of individuals or society as a whole. It promotes shared understanding and cooperative decision-making, helps maintain harmony within organizations or society when tackling ethical issues, and ensures that decisions reflect the needs and interests of all stakeholders. Controversies involve disagreement or conflict over a particular issue, often due to differing moral, cultural, or personal perspectives. Ethical controversies arise when different stakeholders have opposing views about what constitutes right or wrong behavior. While consensus can lead to effective decision-making, controversy often uncovers deeper ethical concerns and requires further discussion and investigation to resolve conflicts. In a professional setting, it is often necessary to navigate between consensus and controversy. While consensus can enable efficient decision-making, controversy can uncover deeper ethical issues that require more thorough examination. This balance is crucial, as consensus alone may overlook important ethical considerations, while controversy alone can hinder progress. Professionals must be able to recognize when consensus is appropriate and when controversy requires further discussion and investigation to resolve conflicts. A profession is a specialized occupation that requires advanced knowledge, skills, and ethical standards. Professional roles carry specific responsibilities, and members of a profession are often governed by codes of conduct, ethical guidelines, and standards to ensure their work benefits society. This slide provides a comprehensive definition of what it means to be a part of a profession, highlighting the importance of expertise, ethical standards, and serving the common good. In this slide, we explore the key characteristics that define a profession. Professions require advanced training and specialized knowledge, often formalized through academic degrees or certifications. They also maintain a code of ethics that members must adhere to in order to uphold the integrity of the field and serve the public interest. Additionally, professions typically prioritize the welfare of society, meaning their work aims to benefit the common good, whether it's through healthcare, engineering, law, or other domains. Ethical standards in a profession are crucial for maintaining trust, integrity, and accountability. Professionals are expected to follow ethical guidelines that ensure their actions align with societal values and safeguard public safety, rights, and well-being. These standards help maintain public trust in the profession and ensure that professionals act responsibly and ethically in their duties. Models of professional roles. The first one is the client-centered model emphasizes serving the client's needs while adhering to ethical standards. This approach prioritizes client welfare and encourages personalized care. However, it can lead to potential conflicts when client needs clash with societal or organizational goals. By focusing on the client's best interest, professionals build trust and deliver individualized attention, though they must navigate ethical challenges to balance these competing demands. The paternalistic model. In the paternalistic model, professionals take an authoritative role, making decisions for the client based on their expertise and judgment. This model assumes that professionals know what is best for the client, even if the client may not fully understand the reasoning. While this approach ensures quick decision-making and can be effective in situations where the client lacks expertise, it can undermine the client's autonomy and involvement in decision-making, leading to potential paternalism. The partnership model emphasizes mutual respect and collaboration between the professional and the client. Both parties actively participate in the decision-making process, with the professional offering expertise and guidance, and the client providing input based on their needs and values. This model encourages shared decision-making, respects the client's autonomy, and fosters long-term trust. However, it requires effective communication and time to engage both parties thoroughly. The social contract model views professionals as agents of society, whose primary duty is to uphold social welfare and justice. This means that professionals must ensure their work benefits the broader community, even if it conflicts with individual clients' preferences. Strengths of this model include its focus on the broader impact of professional work and alignment with societal values and ethics. However, it can present challenges, such as potential conflicts with clients or organizations, and difficult ethical choices prioritizing public good over individual benefit. Professional responsibility involves duties and obligations towards clients, colleagues, employers, society, and the environment. It's about making ethical decisions and acting with integrity. Key aspects include maintaining competence by continuously improving skills, being accountable for decisions and actions, and acting truthfully with integrity. Social responsibility in professional ethics extends beyond the individual client or employer to include obligations towards the public and the environment. This involves ensuring public safety by making sure professional work does not harm individuals or communities. Environmental responsibility focuses on minimizing environmental harm and promoting sustainability. Finally, ethical advocacy involves promoting ethical practices within the profession and advocating for policies that support the common good. Utilitarianism is an ethical theory that prioritizes the greatest good for the greatest number. Utilitarianism is a consequentialist ethical theory focused on outcomes. It asserts that the right action is the one that produces the greatest good for the greatest number. This approach offers clear, outcome-based decision-making and emphasizes majority well-being. However, it may overlook the rights of minorities and can be challenging to quantify and compare benefits and harms of different actions. Deontological ethics emphasizes the morality of actions based on adherence to rules or duties, regardless of outcomes. It provides clear moral guidelines but can be rigid, not allowing for exceptions. For instance, a doctor may refuse euthanasia, adhering to the duty to preserve life, even if it alleviates suffering. Virtue ethics emphasizes the importance of moral virtues, such as honesty, courage, compassion, and integrity, in guiding ethical behavior. It encourages personal growth and the development of a virtuous character. While it promotes personal integrity, it can be subjective, as different cultures may have varying views on virtuous behavior, and it lacks a clear decision-making framework for specific ethical dilemmas. For example, an engineer demonstrating honesty and transparency when reporting safety concerns, even if it risks their career, exemplifies virtue ethics. The ethics of care focuses on the importance of interpersonal relationships and the moral obligation to care for others, especially those who are vulnerable or dependent. It promotes empathy, compassion, and supportive relationships in decision-making. While it encourages personal connection, it can be subjective and lack clear guidelines for complex situations. For example, a nurse prioritizing a patient's emotional and physical well-being over strict institutional protocols embodies the ethics of care. Thank you for joining us for this video. Please like the video and keep supporting us. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share it with your friends. Happy learning! See you in the next video with other exciting topic.